So, now what we're going to do today is something remarkable. Everyone get ready. We're pinching up to the aces. We're going to watch me eat proper noodles. And I mean proper noodles. You get them from Tesco's. They're freaking beautiful, mate. And they are made with the most lush sauce of delicate finery, with a touch of meat, a touch of vegetation. It's an omnivore's wet dream. Right, and we're just coming up, so we've got 2 minutes on the microwave. I apologise for the background interference of sound, audio channel. It's going to have to be warped on that, I imagine, but you know. What is time? What is time? So what I'm going to do while waiting for these holy noodles is take you through a relative time gradient and extrapolation concept where we arrive at a position of a new future in time. Taking this fulcrum, for want of a term, of moments to gather the power of time. Then we can explain exactly what it is to be awesome. And by doing this, we can revert time to exactly that which we desire, which we all do every day, but on high plane increments of speed. I'm talking about bringing it back, bringing it slow, and making time our desire on a long-range plane of mega chill. Forever. It's gone alright for so many for so long. Why not? You can't kill us in the name of God if you believe in God. Do you understand? This is something I don't understand about the foreign cults. I've never killed anyone because I believe in God. Don't get me wrong, there are a few swine along the way that I would happily see bumped off and sent to eternal Hades for their mistreatments and ill decisions into disgusting methodology. But we can all be included in that, especially if you're an idolater. So we wait. We wait. 3, 2, 1. Have some of that. Fucking epic. Right, I have a meal. Now we're going to do this. Bear with me. Blessed is the Lord, 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 blessed is the Lord. Right, this is how you give blessings in some religions. To a bountiful sufficiency, as my father would say. And then we clean the fork in this microbe-fueling antibody chamber of health to make sure it is sufficiently cleansed. And now I have to do this. I hope I'm not boring you. I'm not seeking to bore you. But what I'm seeking to do is make you appreciate. Oh yes. There's going to be some major appreciation going on here today, people. The glory. I've always loved noodles, since pre-Frankie Wong. But Frankie Wong brought me special, noodle packages from China when we were at boarding school together. I loved him. There's no problem with Frankie Wong. Wong ain't Wong. I have to say, it was a multicultural house. It was very interesting, really. It was called Faber. And it was a high-paying elitist military school of high expense. And we had people from all over the world, including the Muslims, including the Americans, including the St. Lucians, including the Namibians, including the South Africans, and others. And we were all there to learn. And no one knew what the fuck was going on, especially once we discovered weed. But it was hilarious at times. Other times, it was shocking. Absolutely deranged, evil horror of moronism. And the behaviour of ignorant youth given too much power and authority over things they don't have the currency of value and exposure to time to understand. We were all morons. But the training was sufficient enough for us to lead partially happy lives. And I think that's what the poorer members of the community could do with a place of erudition where they feel proud to learn. And I think a lot of state schools do have that. It's very exciting when a state school is doing well. Very exciting. Things, oh gosh, they get exciting. And I love everyone very much, really. Unless you're being a knob online like a twat. But no matter. The beef of the onion is not in the spelling. This is one of the most delicious and healthy and agreeable things I've ever consumed, and I eat them often. So to help humanity this night, in the way I like to do, I have bothered to find the cover to tell you the precise name, what it is. It's chicken chow mein from Tesco's, a taste of China. Splendid. I love noodles, but I also love pizza and Big Macs and chicken. Globalization must be forever. We are Catholic. We're not parochial tribal morons. We love God, the universal, under one flesh, one humanity, one tribe, one colour. Imbeciles. Imbecile! Desire conflict. They haven't grasped the very notions of the depths of philosophical profundity whatsoever. They are grunting barbarians, often in certain quarters toting machine guns, by which to cause mayhem. But when evil spreads, as evildoers like to do, you can understand that the believers in part go chronically insane with ill issue, and seek to terminate the nefarian, who think they are justified in their iniquities, which they are not. And so from this Cain and Abel basic subset of essential base roots of morality. We can see without God why billions of people are going to die. Because of the evil. You accept evil, you think evil is cool, you believe evil, you talk evil, you're going to die. The truth takes years to even begin to comprehend. Conspiracy theorists are the fearful who burn in hell in the apocalypse. But Margot does mean witch in Latin. It's an extraordinary thing. America's been taken over by voodoo. Perhaps it was the prodigy after all. Perhaps Liam Howlett has more power over America than we first thought. Magic people, voodoo people. Wow. I grew up from that sort of shit a long time ago. I can tell you now. There's nothing like chilling in a forest on a beautiful summer's day with the love of Jah Holy God above us radiating his photon beams. For one of a kind. See, God is both a photon and a spirit, it might appear to those like me and everyone else who don't really know. But scientifically we know that light, a photon particle, is both a particle and a wave, whatever that means. And I think God is a spirit, and we need to take spirit power, far more importantly in science, in knowledge of the fifth dimension, than we're currently doing by mortals, because I have trod and suffered and existed and experienced so much shit due to other people's ignorance. I can't help but think, well, fuck. Including my ignorance, but when I was wrong, I admitted I was wrong, as anyone would do. I said, yeah, oh yeah, I fucked that up. Oh yeah, you're right, yeah, you're right. But when I was right, it didn't have the same reaction on the alternative form of the objective sphere of consciousness. They assumed in their ignorance they were right when they were not right. And it gets very serious, especially biblically, about the mark of the beast and shit like this. Like, why do they think the vaccine was the mark of the beast when it wasn't? Because it wasn't. And that's why a lot of people do my head in. And I'm not in the salvation business per se anymore, because you haven't rushed to love me. And in that, why should I bother to love you?